Hello, welcome to the beginner-friendly stretches, where most of the time you don't need equipment. Today it's going to be really easy equipment that you should have. You need a ball of some sort or something you can step on that will be able to massage the bottom of your foot, a yoga block, and if you don't have a yoga block, you can use a wall. But because I don't have a wall here, I'm going to use a yoga block to kind of show you the way. Today we are going to be focused on a much needed spot that often gets forgotten, is our feet, our ankles, and our calves. This session is only 10 minutes and it's gonna feel absolutely wonderful. So whether you stand on your feet all day, you work out regularly, or you just need more mobility from the ground up, this session is for you. Okay, so starting off, we're gonna do ankle rolls. So if you need balance, go ahead and use a wall, a chair, whatever. You're gonna lift one leg up and you're just going to roll your ankles in a circle. See how far out you can get in that circle so you're getting into your deepest range of motion. If you lose balance, just touch down, find your balance, and go back. Once you've done 5 on one direction, go ahead and switch the other direction. And then we're going to switch sides. So roll that ankle and reverse once you've done 5. Awesome. From here, we're just going to point and flex. If you want to challenge your balance, try to do it with one foot on the ground. Words. So you're going to lift your leg, and you're going to flex as much as you can, and then you're going to point as hard as you can. If you need help with balance, touch that heel down, touch that toe down. You're going to flex and point 5 times. See how strong you can flex that foot and how strong you can point it. Once you've done 5, go ahead and switch to the other side. Awesome. If you did do the balance, your quads might be firing up. From here, I want you to think about spreading your toes as much as you can and push them into the ground, and then we're going to lift them up as much as possible. Just keep stretching them out as much as possible as you push into the ground, and then lift them up, keeping them nice and stretched. We got 2 more. Awesome. Then we're going to do the other side. So first off, spread those toes as much as possible. Push those toes into the ground, kind of like you're grabbing, but just push them in, and then you're going to lift them up, keeping them stretched as much as possible. Push down, keeping that heel on the floor as you push down. We got 2 more. Down, lift up, down, lift up. Awesome. Okay, we are going to move to some calf raises. Shake out those legs, those feet if you need to. So if you need balance, again, use a wall, use a chair. You're going to have your feet hip width distance apart, and you're going to raise up as slow, as controlled as possible to your highest releve. Hold for a breath, and then slowly roll on down. The more slow you are, the more controlled and the more the muscles are working. You need to hold your body in a certain way to find that balance. Feel free. Again, if you don't want to work on balance, find a wall, find a chair to help assist with that balance. And we're going to do 3 more. All the way back down. Nice, slow and controlled. If you're going faster than me, you're going to end up doing more than me. Last one. Hold at the top. Okay, we're going to do a little balance test here. So if you are holding on to something, see if you can let go. And if that's enough, great. We're going to look to the right. Keep up to the high releve, back to the center. Look to the left. back to center. This one's gonna trip me out. You're gonna look up towards the ceiling, back to the center, down towards the floor, back to center. Awesome. I'm gonna slowly lower, shake out those calves. That was great. Awesome. Okay, so from here, we're gonna get into kind of a lunge, but you don't have to go deep. And I want you to kind of bounce on that back leg, working that Achilles tendon. We're not trying to get a calf stretch. This is more on that tendon, and we just want it to bounce. Just a lift and lower of the heel. Awesome. Switch to the other side. Both legs have a slight bend in them. Lift and lower that heel. Beautiful. Okay, going to shake that one out. Okay, this is where you need a ball or a dog toy, a tennis ball, anything that you can step on that's not gonna like deflate. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna step on that ball, put as much weight as you need into it, and you're going to just give yourself a nice little massage on the bottom of that foot. There's a spot that's extra nice or extra sensitive. See if you can stay there and hold for a moment. Take a deep breath. Allow your body to relax into it. And just wiggle around your foot for a little bit. There's a tender spot there. And sink into it, deep breath. All right, go and release it. And kind of wiggle your foot out. We're going to go to the other side. And this side might be more intense, it might be more sensitive, it might be more tight, just depends on your body. If it hurts, I want you to back off. This is where you listen to your body, because where I'm not there with you, I can't tell you anything. Oh, there's a sensitive spot. So I found a sensitive spot. I'm going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and I'm going to push gently into it, and then move to a different spot, and then you usually can find it again or find a different spot. Awesome. I'm going to release that. You're welcome to continue working on that if you would like. It's a nice little massage. So you can pause and continue working on, or you can do it at any time of day. You don't need to warm up for that one. Awesome. We're going to go into our forward fold. If the ground is far away and you have a yoga block available, bring that yoga block up. It brings that floor towards you so that you don't have to fold all the way over. And this helps when your flexibility isn't completely there and whatnot. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use a couch, you can use a chair, you can use whatever you need that brings that floor surface up to you. Okay, once you find that forward fold, we are going to do more raises onto that releve. So you're going to lift those heels up as much as possible, keeping those legs straight. Then we're going to fold or roll back down through those feet. Roll back up. You'll notice that your body wants to move forward as you go up onto those toes, as that weight transfers from the heels to your toes. Okay, we're going to do 3 more of these. As you get more space, feel free to remove any surface to go lower into your forward fold. Awesome. 1 more. Beautiful. Go on and bend those knees very softly. roll on up. Okay, this is where you can use a wall or you can use a yoga block. What you're going to do is you're going to set that ball of the foot on the wall or on the yoga block so that your foot is now anchored or angled up. From here, you're going to push that hip on top of that ankle and find that calf stretch. If you need to step closer in, feel free. That's going to intensify that stretch. You're just going to hold here. Beautiful. Step back, release, switch to the other side. Find that nice spot. And then if you need to step forward to intensify, feel free. Push that hip on top of that ankle. And that's going to get that nice calf stretch. Deep breaths. And step back. Release that calf. Awesome. I'm going to kick my yoga block out of the way. Okay, from here, we're just going to shift our weight from one side to the other. This is very simple. See if you can stretch out those toes, kind of like your hands. As you move to the other side, find that balance. Again, you can use a wall if you need a little bit of help. But try really hard to do this by yourself. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath in. Reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Deep breath out, release, wiggle everything out. Great job today. Amazing job. Your feet, your calves, they carry you all day long and they deserve this time to be stretched, used, a little bit of strengthened. If you've been loving these beginner-friendly stretch sessions, please hit like, comment, let me know what you're loving about it. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my beginner-friendly content. And don't forget, I am building a Touch Your Toes challenge aimed specifically for beginners to help them achieve that wonderful forward fold to be able to touch your toes. You can join my waitlist at chelseamahala.com/flexibility. It is almost fully completed and I'm so excited. I cannot wait for it to come out and I cannot wait to see how your forward folds improve as you work on that consistency on training and find that daily stretch session. Let me know in the comments, do you stretch your feet and your ankles often? I tend to forget about it. Let me know what you do. I would love to hear what you'd like to see next. These are all beginner friendly, no equipment, no floor work, all standing, very minimal space needed. I'm so excited. Thank you again for joining me. My name is Chelsea Mahala and happy stretching.